I've had over 300 broken bones, and yes, I know there's not more than 200 bones in your body, but I've broken them over and over, the same bone over and over. But and I was born with almost all my bones broken, and I've broken over 300 since then. And I've had 19 surgeries since I was 4. And yeah, I have rods in my arms and legs. And I have dentagenesis, and I have invagination of the skull, which is my neck bone going through my skull bone and pushing on my brain, which is why my eyes bugged out a little bit, and why I have like kind of an underbite and my jaw goes out, and which is why my temples are shaped funny, and which is why I have hearing problems and seeing problems, and they're slowly getting worse, and which is why half the medicine I take is for my headaches. And I refill it every Sunday, and I've got a lot of medicine, and I'll show you. I've got this, and you stop. And I have an alarm set on my phone, and it's the Matrix when he says you take the red pill or you take the blue pill. And it goes off every Sunday at 10:30 for me to refill. This used to be in my chest. Don't worry, I won't make you touch it because it has some of my dried blood on it because you got it. It's a Metaport, and it's because my veins are so small, and I used to get an IV treatment every 3 to 4 months to make my bones stronger and help with my disease, and they couldn't get my veins, and they poked me up to 9 times trying to get them, and they'd blow them every time, so I decided to get this, and it was attached to the main vein of my heart, so they would get it.
Inserted under your skin.
And they inserted it under my skin, and it was like so close to the top of my skin that it looked like a little button, and they would put it in surgically, and that's what it was. Yep, they poke it right there. But then kids at school started calling it my third nipple.
Just like that.
And I wake up and, I gotta get motivated and get out of the pain and everything. And then if I sleep down here, which I like to do because for one, Netflix, and for two, if I don't have the energy to get dressed or whatever, then I like to be down here and not cooped up in my room. But if I'm down here, I have to climb the stairs, which is like climbing Mount Everest. Use this to reach the light because I'm too short to reach it. And I taped over my light switch so nobody else turns the light off, because then if they turn the light switch off, then this doesn't work. And then I'm stuck in the dark.
Yeah, that's no problem.
But I can't reach dressers. A lot of dressers are too deep for me. And then I can only reach the first 2 drawers. And I can tip them over to reach them. And I can move them out of the closet when I want to reach my other stuff, like on the bathroom. Or I can put my dog in one when she won't move out of the way. Which I'm tempted to do. Oh, lid. But that's what I do because dressers never work for me. I have a dresser. I actually had one with my name on it, but I can never reach anything in them, so they're kind of useless to me. I like to try to stay organized, so all my everything is in kits. I'll try to stay in kits. You would think by now, since I have to climb everywhere and everything is bigger than me, I'd have a lot of muscle, but I don't. I do, but my muscle is sleeping, and I have to climb in the bath. I put up a little chair to the bathtub and climb in the bath, and then, and as far as the bath thing goes, what I do is first I get my stuff out. Whoops. I always have my stuff in my little bag, and I always keep it under there. I have my own toothbrush. Well, obviously my own toothbrush, but my own toothpick where I can reach it, and I take it out. I put it where I can reach it. And I get my clothes and I put them on the scale. And I put these right here where I can reach them. And then I set a towel. Well, I put this right here first. And then I wedge it between the toilet and the bathtub so that it doesn't go anywhere. And then I set a towel down. Take this out, set it right here. And then kind of just ninja move it up. And I take a bath and I reach my stuff from over here on this shelf and I brush my teeth in here and use that faucet, and then I put my stuff outside of the tub. And then when I'm all done, I drain the water and I get out, and my towel, my other towel, because I had to lay down a towel so my clean butt doesn't hit the floor. And I have another towel on the scale with my clothes. And then I swing over like this. Try not to land on my toothbrush and stuff. And then I get dressed, put my deodorant on and everything. And put all my stuff back in my little bag. And then I slide my chair back over here. Put my towel on my chair. And then put my bag back under here. And altogether that takes about an hour or so longer if I have to like shave or something. And then or if I'm like hurting. And then my friends get aggravated sometimes because it takes so long. Yeah, so. And then by the time I'm all done, whatever I got a shower and got dressed to do that day, I'm like most of the time too tired to even want to do it. I would like to go to college.
And what's keeping you from going to college?
Well, for one, I missed a lot of school during high school because of hospitals and stuff. And then what I didn't miss was hard to remember because of pain medicine and stuff. So I didn't do my ACTs or my SATs. And I have like kind of a bad grade with math because that's like one of the hardest things to get if you miss a lot of school.
So what would you study at college then?
I'd say either art or forensic science because I'm big into that too, but probably definitely art. I'd love to be either a tattoo artist or a special effects makeup artist or something like that. Something with art, definitely. I really love to.
How'd you get started in special effects?
I worked at Forsaken Haunted House for 3 years until it burnt down in Mentor, Ohio, and I loved acting. I've always loved sci-fi and horror and paranormal. I'm like a huge nerd for that. I've always loved that stuff, and so working there was like actually being able to be in it, like actually be able to do it, like you're in your own horror movie. So I started acting there, and I acted most of the time, and then I went up to my boss, Miss Katie, and I was like, you know, I really think it's cool how you guys do the makeup. I'd really like to learn. So she set me up with my own little kit, and she's like, here, practice at home, and when you come in, you can do your own makeup, and I'll give you pointers. And I was like, okay. And then ever since then, I pretty much fell in love with it and grew over something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I decided I want to try to go to Douglas Education Center for illustration and special effects makeup. So this is my special effects makeup kit. It used to be my mom's clown kit because she used to be a clown for hospice. I got in here. I got my little cups of makeup, and I got the primary colors: yellow, red, blue, black, gray, white, and some stuff I picked up from like random makeup kits you buy at the store. And I got some brushes, mostly that I picked up from brush sets that I bought over the years. I got some sponges. I use latex a lot, especially for zombies. But if you don't have latex, you can use toilet paper and glue. So I have glue. And I'm hoping to learn about, doing it. And hopefully my boss from Forsake can give me a couple tips and stuff, so.
Plan on getting to Edinburgh. Do you have to take some tests? Do you have to apply? What do you have to do?
Well, I don't think I want to go to Edinburgh anymore. I want to go to the Douglas Education Center, which is also in Pennsylvania. It's a little bit past Pittsburgh, I think. But what I'm going to do is I just filled out my FAFSA actually, and I already got accepted to Kent. So I'm going to do my general education 8-week program this summer at Kent because the Douglas Education Center has this thing called a Wonderlicks exam. And I asked them what it was, and it's basically a basic knowledge exam. And so you have to do that to pass to get in. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to take the exam and hopefully get into the Douglas Education Center, hopefully, is the goal. So when I'm in the kitchen, I get so, everything has to be perfect because I love to cook, so.
So what are we making?
Fried chicken and macaroni and cheese. I do it different ways. Sometimes I cook from my chair, sometimes I cook from the counter.
Want to move your chair out of the way? Or you want to leave it there?
There, you should move the grease over.
So how do you know how much you put in?
Just guess.
Just guess how hungry we are. That's probably good.
I get bossy when I'm in the kitchen. Now I gotta season my chicken. I'm an acrobat in the kitchen too.
Special. Can't help this out.
Grease. Yeah, it's ready.
Okay.
It'll sizzle. Now, not the same thing. I have to have a unique way of washing my hands too.
you like to cook.
It's fine. I always try to fit it for. I make pork chops. I make shrimp. I make spaghetti. I was gonna go for culinary arts to go at. They told me that since I was in a wheelchair and short that I wouldn't be able to get a job as a chef. I meant nobody would hire me, so I didn't go for it. But I use my chair to wash dishes and stuff, and I pull up to there and I reach it to wash dishes and all that good stuff. It takes me forever to wash dishes though. It's like the dishes are bigger than I am. The most difficult part of frying chicken because my hands are so small. That's cool.